Jai Jagat children. This is the second experiment of the electricity physics practical. The aim of this experiment is to determine resistance per unit length of the given wire. The set of apparatus which we are going to use is given here. A 10 meter wire mounted on the wooden board, the battery eliminator which we will be using at 3 volt supply, an ammeter, a voltmeter, sliding wire jockey, resistance box and connecting wires. Circuit in which we have to connect these components is there. So it is to be again taken care of that the negative terminal of the battery eliminator should go to the negative of ammeter. And secondly, when we have here the voltmeter, then the positive end of the voltmeter should be connected to A and negative here, so that we can measure the potential difference across the wire between points A and C. Now we start with the experiment. The eliminator is adjusted at 3 volts. We turn on the battery and we take out a suitable resistance of 1 ohm from the resistance box. We have taken it out. It means this resistance of 1 ohm is now included in the circuit. Now we place the jockey at 75 centimeter length on this wire. So here on the scale is 75 centimeter mark, and here I am placing the jockey. Now we have to observe the deflection in voltmeter as well as ammeter. So the deflection in the voltmeter needle is 26th division. You can observe this. It is pointing to the 26th division. And in ammeter, the deflection is at the 20th division. So at the 20th division, it is also showing 0.4 ampere. Now, just see how these readings. In voltmeter, the needle was pointing to 26th division. So 26 multiplied by 0.05, that will be the voltmeter reading. And in ammeter, we have the 20th division coinciding. So the least count multiplied by 20, that will be the voltmeter reading. Now if you multiply this will give you 1.30 and this will give you 0.40. So these are the readings that we will get from voltmeter and ammeter. In the same way, we will take out in the next step a resistance of 2 ohm from the resistance box, and then take a voltmeter ammeter reading, and then similarly the procedure will be repeated for the resistances of 3, 4 and 5 ohm. Now for the second reading, 2 ohm resistance has been taken out of the resistance box, and again jockey is placed at the same position on the wire at 75 centimeter mark, and the deflection in voltmeter is showing 26th division, and in ammeter it is showing the 18th division. So again the readings are written, each count of the respective instruments. Now when we have to take out 3 ohm resistance, then 1 ohm and 2 ohm resistance keys will be together taken out, so that the resistance in the circuit becomes 3 ohm. Likewise for 4 ohm resistance, we will take out 2 ohm and 2 ohm resistances, and this will make the overall resistance in the circuit as 4 ohm. So the procedure will be repeated for 3 ohm, 4 ohm and 5 ohm resistances in this resistance box taken out, and every time the reading for voltmeter and ammeter will be taken in the same manner. The deflecting needle, its division to which it is pointing, it should be multiplied with the least count, and that value should be written in the observation table. Now, as I have taken all these readings and they have been neatly reported on the observation table, one thing should be always taken care of, that it should be noted by multiplying with the least count of the instrument. Otherwise, the readings will be inconsistent with the least count of the measuring instrument. So, as you can see, in the first reading I have got 1.3 volt, but it is recorded as 1.30 here. So that it is in consistency with the least count of the instrument. And similarly, the ammeter reading also is written as 0.40 ampere. Now, in the last column, the instruction says that the value of resistance is to be calculated by this formula V upon I, and the values have to be noted up to 3 significant figures. So, corresponding to each set of reading, the values for R have been calculated. This calculation should be done taking in care of the rules for rounding off. That is very, very important. After this, we have to do the calculations as per the instructions. The mean of this resistance values is calculated as R0. This R0 value is obtained by adding these numbers and dividing it by 5. So R0 is coming as 3.266 ohm, but again it is asked to give this value up to one place of decimal. So I have rounded it off and it is 3.3. Then there is a formula given to calculate the resistance per unit length of the wire. The formula is K is equal to R0 upon 75. You must know what is 75. This length of the wire from A to C is 75 cm. That is why we are calculating this as R0 upon 75. Now, the value of R0 is 3.3 dividing by 75. It gives us 0.044 ohm per centimeter. But the question paper says that we have to find it out up to one place of decimal with correct unit. So, we write it up to one place of decimal as 4.4 ohm per meter. This gives us our